are Locked On Red Sox POSTCAST, part of Locked On Sports Boston, on the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Well, 2-out magic, 3 home runs, a quality outing from all-star Tanner Houck. That all added up to a Red Sox victory in the series finale against the Oakland A's Thursday night at Fenway with the win. Red Sox take 2 out of 3 with the win. Red Sox back to 10 games over 500. We welcome you into our latest edition of the Locked On Red Sox Postcast. I'm Steve Lennox, longtime play-by-play announcer, MLB on ESPN Radio, college baseball on the ESPN networks, Longhorn Network, ACC Network, SEC Network. 10 years riding the buses in the minor leagues as a broadcaster, national host on ESPN Radio and satellite radio. And yes, a guy with a dangerous amount of useless baseball information. We're going to pass some of that along to you over the next 30 minutes or so. We are providing reaction to every Red Sox game on the Locked On Sports YouTube channel, as well as the Locked On Red Sox podcast feed, which you know is free and available wherever you get your podcasts, and where Gabby Hurlbut provides in-depth Red Sox content Monday through Friday during the work week. Gabby's baseball chat with Red Sox pitching coach Andrew Bailey is going to debut on Friday. Not only are we providing reaction to the latest Red Sox win, we're asking for you and your input. We are asking you to join the conversation. All you have to do is click on the comment button on the YouTube channel as we go live on the YouTube channel after each and every Red Sox game. Introduce yourself and share your thoughts. Tanner Houck, 6 scoreless innings, 10th shutout win of the season for the Red Sox. We're going to be talking about that. Sox 3 and 4 hitters, O'Neill, Devers, rough nights, quiet nights. Did not matter on this particular night. Rest of the lineup delivered, and delivered in a big way. Plus, if Alex Cora and the Red Sox come to an agreement on a contract extension, say in the coming weeks, as big or bigger than the club actually making a trade or two at the deadline. Our latest Red Sox, Locked On Red Sox postcast brought to you by our sponsor, Booking.com. Booking.yeah, the right stay can make you a fan of any city, even your rivals. Check out Booking.com for your stay today. So the series finale, Sox took the opener a couple of nights ago, dropped Wednesday night's game as the A's were able to even up the series at a game apiece. Tanner Houck, scoreless top of the first inning. And something the Red Sox did not do Wednesday night in losing to the A's. They didn't set the tone early on, and they didn't come through in clutch situations. A couple of times bases loaded, not a lot to show for it. Jarren Duran got things going, set the tone almost immediately with a walk against Luis Medina in the home first inning. Duran first to third with a speed on a double off the short right field wall by David Hamilton. Second and third, nobody out. Tyler O'Neill struck out. Rafael Devers struck out looking. Second and third, 2 outs. You're thinking you're going to let this guy off the hook in the first inning. Didn't happen. Connor Wong, nice night at the plate. Kept the inning alive with a 2-out walk. Bases full. Masa Yoshida may have broken his bat. Bat died a hero if he did. Yoshida, 2-out, 2-run single. His base hit sneaking into right field. Wilyer Abreu, RBI double. 3-0. 8 batters coming to the plate in the inning. Sox scored 3 runs, never trailed. Ended up leaving 2 runners in scoring position in that first inning. Didn't end up costing him at any point. Luis Medina, 34 pitches in that first inning. And tip of the cap to the Red Sox. Did not left Medina off the hook. 3 runs in the first inning. Then the Red Sox added on. Bottom 3, Connor Wong, solo home run, 4-0. Wong, number 8 on the season, went 420 feet. 104.7 off the bat with the exit velocity. I looked up Baseball Savant, MLB.com, and sometimes I like looking at the numbers. That was not the hardest hit ball of that inning. It was actually not even close to the hardest ball hit that inning. But it was 104.7 off the bat. Wong, the home run to left. It would have been out in all 30 Major League ballparks. I bring that up to bring this up. Wilyer Abreu in the 4th inning, 2-out, RBI double. In the first for Abreu, led off the 4th with a home run to center field. And I thought it was a blast. It was. And first Nesson reference, Dave O'Brien, Kevin Youkilis, they talked about how the wind has been whipping at Fenway the last couple of days. And that one to dead center field off the bat of Abreu. And Abreu, the home run, that made it 5-0. It went 399. It would have only have been out of 4 other big league ballparks. That's what I like about Baseball Savant. It would have been out at Dodger Stadium. It would have been out at Petco Park in San Diego, and it would have been out at Angel Stadium in Anaheim. 5-0, Abreu the home run. Masa Yoshida capped his nice night at the plate. 2-run home run in the bottom of the 6th inning, 7-0 at that point in time. And at that point, the only thing you're really thinking about is, can the Red Sox pick up a shutout? And they did. Tanner Houck was terrific. Alex Cora almost made me say, why are you doing this in the 6th inning? But he actually went out to the mound, had a quick conversation. Houck was able to get the final out or 2 outs in that inning. Ran into a little bit of trouble in that 6th inning. But, Houck leadoff walk in the 1st inning. And that to J.J. Bleday, left a runner on base, and that was it. In the 1st, Houck came back, got his first strikeout, fell behind Zach Geloff in the 2nd inning, came back, struck him out, then got a ground ball and a strikeout for his first 1-2-3 inning. Houck in the 3rd, a comebacker, a walk, a strikeout his 3rd, fly ball, left one on. 4th inning, Houck picked up a couple of strikeouts and a ground ball out, worked a 1-2-3 4th inning. And in case you haven't seen the highlight yet, you want to see it. 4th inning, 2 outs, ground ball, deep shortstop, Cedar Rafaela at shortstop, going deep to his right, and jump throw in the air, 1-hop throw to first base, and got Zach Geloff by plenty, actually. Great play by Cedar Rafaela, and that ended the 4th inning. Houck gave up a 1-out single to Kyle McCann in the 5th inning. That was the first hit for the A's. They did not have a hit against Houck over the first 4 innings. After the hit by Kyle McCann, Houck got out of the inning, rolling a 6-4-3 double play. In that 6th inning, a single, retired the next 2 hitters, got a walk. They had 2nd and 3rd, got a ground ball, got out of it. Houck, terrific. 6 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts, and 103 pitches. His 5th scoreless outing of the season. 12 scoreless innings and going 2-0 in 2 starts against the A's this year. Remember, his first start of the season back April 1 in Oakland, he tossed 6 shutout innings and had, 10 strikeouts in that ball game as well. Houck with the win, his first victory since beating the Phillies at Fenway back on June 13th, his 8th win overall on the season. So the Red Sox pick up the victory. Again, back to 10 games over 500. Houck, terrific. Next start for Tanner Houck, All-Star game. Arlington, Texas, Tuesday night. American League, National League. We'll see. He's likely going to get an inning, right? I hope he does. I really want to. I'm actually getting excited about Houck and Duran and their appearances in the All-Star game on Tuesday. I wasn't sure if that was going to come. It came tonight when watching Tanner Houck and his 6 scoreless innings against the Oakland A's in what turned out to be a 7-0 victory for the Red Sox. Numbers of the night later, but a couple of numbers here. 10th shutout win of the season for the Red Sox. We'll get more into that in our numbers of the night. Sox 51-41 through their first 92, 10 games over 500 again. They'll try to go 11 games over 500 for the first time this season. Series opener against the Royals at Fenway on Friday night. With the win on Thursday night, Red Sox take 2 out of 3 from Oakland. They go 5-1 against the A's this season. They've now won 3 straight series, sweeping the Marlins in Miami last week, taking 2 of 3 this past weekend against the Yankees in the Bronx, and taking 2 of 3 to open up the final homestand before the All-Star break from the Oakland A's. And the Red Sox are now 7-1-1 over their last 9 series total. Only series they lost in that 9-series stretch at home, dropping 2 of 3 against the San Diego Padres, who, sometimes it's when you play a team. We know that. It's becoming cliche to say that, but at the time the Padres came to Fenway a few weeks ago, they were hot. Injuries, yes, but still plenty of oomph in that lineup, and they took 2 out of 3 in the series. So the Red Sox now 11-5 against teams from the AL West, 8-6 now in their last 14 games at Fenway Park. That's important. Keep winning games at Fenway, keep winning series at home as well. Sox now to within 2 games of 500. And the reason I keep bringing up that number, 2 under 500 and 10 over 500 overall. That, again, shows you how well they've been playing on the road away from Boston throughout the course of this 2024 Major League Baseball regular season. Hopefully that continues after the All-Star break, because they open up on the road on the West Coast against the Dodgers. And that road trip, I think, goes through 2 cities. Don't have the second one off the top of my head right now. But Red Sox now 9-1 in Houck's last 10 starts, 13-6 overall, and his 19 starts on the season. Red Sox pick up the victory. Again, they've won 3 straight series, win the opener against Oakland on Tuesday, drop game 2 Wednesday. And if they just had some clutch and timely hitting in that game on Wednesday, may have been able to come away with a victory in a series sweep, but they take 2 out of 3, and you like it. You like it a lot. By the way, Chase Anderson, tip of the cap to Chase Anderson. 3 scoreless in relief. Got the final out of the ball game with a strikeout. Anderson did his job. 3 scoreless innings. Picks up the save, I believe, his 3rd. Now tomorrow, you're looking at the potential of a bullpen day or possibly Cooper Criswell coming up from AAA. Criswell went down 3 or 4 outings. They've all been solid, and he's done his job down there. Hey, go down. We want to continue to keep you every 5th day, every 6th day, mix in an extra day in there if we can. But he's been solid in his outings, and he deserves credit for that. But Chase Anderson, 3 scoreless. If you've got to go to a bullpen day on Friday, you feel a little bit better about it with Chase Anderson going 3 scoreless and preserving the shutout win for the Red Sox, their 10th on the season. Locked On Sports Boston, your home, and Locked On Sports Boston YouTube channel is the number 1 place to hang out immediately after every game. Locked On Sports Boston, your team every day. I had a thought on the Sox. I'm going to share that with you next. Again, this is the Locked On Red Sox postcast talking about the Sox shutout win against the A's on Thursday night at Fenway. Yeah, you hit the right button and you move on from there, right? Locked On Red Sox postcast sponsored by Stitch Fix. With Stitch Fix, you get a stylist who understands your style, size, and budget. They do all the shopping for you. It's the easiest way to update your wardrobe this season. With Stitch Fix, you can easily upgrade your wardrobe this year with professional stylists that helps you find new, on-trend favorites that will work for you. Stitch Fix makes it all so easy. Now, I don't like to shop, and they are going to save you time if you don't like to shop like me. They're going to save you time and effort. Plus, you're going to get outfits that make you look and feel really good. And if you don't love something, you send it back. Shipping, returns, exchanges, always free. Stitch Fix has styles that make you feel good as you want to look. Now is the best time to get started at stitchfix.com/MLB. Get $100 off. That's $25 off each of your first 4 fixes for a limited time only. That's stitchfix.com/MLB for $100 off. stitchfix.com/MLB for $100 off. stitchfix.com/MLB. Must redeem within 7 days of sign up. Offers do not include kid fixes. Locked On Red Sox postcast on this Thursday, also brought to you by Tax Network USA. Here on the Locked On Red Sox postcast, we do pride ourselves on getting you the latest news for your team. Whether it's the offseason, the draft, spring training, or the playoffs, it is year-round. You know what else is year-round? Yes, you do. Collection season. Just because tax season is over doesn't mean the IRS is going to stop coming after you for unfiled taxes. The IRS can garnish your wages, levy your bank accounts, and even seize your property. Don't let the IRS target you. Let the licensed professionals and tax experts at Tax Network USA go to bat for you. With over 14 years of experience and an A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau, Tax Network USA has saved their clients over $1 billion in tax debt. Whether you owe taxes, have complicated matters that do require tax planning, or if you finally hit that parlay this season and you need help correctly filing, call 1-800-549-1000 or visit tnusa.com/lockedon. And be sure to mention the Locked On Red Sox postcast at checkout, and you're going to receive a $250 discount off of their services. Again, call 1-800-549-1000 or visit tnusa.com/lockedon. Be sure to mention Locked On Red Sox postcast at checkout and receive a $250 discount off services. So the Red Sox pick up the victory. They set the tone early. 2-out magic in that first inning. All 3 runs scoring with 2 outs in an inning and 3 home runs. Sox are using the long ball. In case you haven't noticed, they've stopped stealing bases. Tonight, really not that many opportunities. Duran had the leadoff walk almost instantly, going first to third on a double off the bat of David Hamilton. They crushed that ball, line drive, and had a chance to get out on that short wall near the bullpens out in right field. But he actually absolutely tattooed that ball. And good base running by Duran. Understood the right fielder wasn't going to catch up to it. Understood that it was over his head. Read it well. Goes first to third. Double for Hamilton. They end up scoring 3 runs total in that first inning. 3 home runs. Tanner Houck, 6 scoreless. Now off to Arlington for Tanner Houck as he will get the start. Or actually, I shouldn't say that yet. It's premature. Fingers crossed he'll get the start. Fingers crossed he gets an inning. Tuesday, American League, National League All-Star game in Arlington, Texas. So I had a thought. Happens every couple of days or so. So we know manager Alex Cora is not signed beyond the season, right? Seen some speculate that if Cora was going to leave Boston, leave the Red Sox after this season, some people are throwing it out there that, hey, he could go to the Yankees. He could possibly end up as the next manager of the New York Yankees. Do I think that? Yeah, it's a long shot. Let's call it that. Is it impossible to happen? No, it's not. It certainly could happen. It's certainly a scenario that you could see playing out. But right now, Alex Cora is the manager of the Red Sox. But there are people saying, hey, they're going to let him walk. He could walk to the Bronx. It does make some sense on certain levels. And I've been thinking about this over the last week or so. Future managerial candidates. We haven't had a manager fired at the major league level this year. But I've been thinking about this over the last week or so. Future managerial candidates. And not just for the Red Sox, but for teams around baseball as well. And I think right now I've landed on the fact that the Red Sox have 2 future manager, 2 future big league managers. Certainly candidates, right? They've got 2, and you can probably name them, just like me. Bench coach Ramon Vasquez and Jason Varitek, whose title, by the way, is game planning coordinator and catching coach. Cora leaves. I'm sure the Red Sox will have multiple interviews, but you've got 2 terrific in-house candidates right there. Will they both be first-time managers at the big league level? Yes, they would. But another thought on Alex Cora. And I'm not really sure if this is a shot in the arm or not, but if he and the club could announce an extension in the coming weeks, that he's going to be with the Red Sox beyond the 2024 baseball season. Cora knows the talent that he has right now at the big league level, a lot of young talent, a superstar in Rafael Devers who just goes out there every day and posts, right? He knows he has the talent at the big league level. He knows the talent that is coming from the upper tiers of the minor league system as well. So why would he leave? Front office, ownership, yeah, you could throw those things out there. But Alex Cora right now, perfect spot for this team. I said it way back when they broke the curse. Terry Francona was the perfect manager for that Red Sox team. He was a perfect manager in 2004. Alex Cora right now very well could be the perfect manager for this team, not only for 2024. And at some point during the second half of the season, you're going to start hearing about Alex Cora, manager of the year candidate, right? Absolutely. But I just thought about that. You've got Ramon Vasquez, you've got Jason Varitek. And again, not just for the Red Sox if Cora does decide to go elsewhere after the season is over, but those 2 guys are going to be on short lists for other big league clubs as well. Again, just had a thought. I have them every once in a while. And again, why would Alex Cora want to leave the Red Sox organization? In case you missed this one, ESPN's Dave Schoenfield gave the Red Sox a B+ for their first half. I'd go A- because no one had the Red Sox in the position that they're currently in, 10 games over 500 with 3 games to go before the All-Star break. So I give an A-. And it's not a soft A-. I'm giving a solid A- for the Red Sox for their first half of the season. 10 games over 500 with a shutout win against the A's Thursday night. Dave Schoenfield from ESPN gives the Sox a B+. He's Dave Schoenfield. I'm not. What did I love about the Red Sox victory Thursday night? Well, A, they take the series, right? They take the series from the Oakland A's. You needed to do that. You go 5-1 against the A's this year. It's a team that's 35-60 now on the season. 25 games under 500. Did that math real quick. But let's go here real quick through the box score, okay? 2 hits for Hamilton, run scored, right? Okay, go down the lineup a little bit further. Connor Wong, home run, 2 hits, a walk, 3 runs scored. Masa Yoshida starting to come around with that bat. 3 hits, 4 RBIs, including a home run. Got the Red Sox on the board in that first inning with the 2-out magic. Dom Smith went 0 for 3. Okay, Wilyer Abreu, 3 hits, double, home run, 2 RBIs. But 8-9 hitters, Smith, Cedon Rafaela, both going 0 for 3. The 2 big bats, Tyler O'Neill and Rafael Devers, combining to go 0 for 7. Romy Gonzalez did enter the game and pinch hit for Devers late. And so O'Neill 0 for 4, 4 strikeouts. Devers 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. There's actually a positive in there because you win the game 7-0. You put up 7 runs. You out-hit the A's 10-4. And you pick up the victory with your 3-4 hitters going to combine 0 for 7 with 6 strikeouts. Take it, run with it, love it, and speak of the positives. 7-0 win, 10 games over 500. You move on from there. 3 to go against the Royals before an All-Star break. Haven't heard any tales of what guys have on the docket for the All-Star break. I'm sure they're going to be en route, in transit after the game on Sunday. Over-under, by the way, we're going to throw it out there right now. Over-under, take the under. Setting it at 2.5 hours. A lot of first pitch swinging going to happen on Sunday in the series finale with the Royals and the Red Sox. We have a goodbye. We're going to say goodbye in one way when we come back. We're also going to have numbers of the night as well. Locked On Red Sox Postcast brought to you by Booking.com. Booking.yeah. With summer travel heating up, especially travel for baseball games, it is time to explore those U.S. cities that you've always secretly wanted to learn more about. Yes, we're talking about your rival cities, hotels, bed and breakfasts, vacation rentals, resorts, and so much more on Booking.com. You might just find your perfect stay, even in your baseball rival city. A New York fan heading to Boston. Heading to Boston to catch a game at Fenway. A Yankee or Met fan on the Sox home turf in Beantown. They want their team to win. They're also excited about a lobster roll. They're excited about falling in love with their waterfront hotel. From hotels that look over stadiums to family-friendly resorts, Booking.com has so many choices across the U.S. for your summer travel this Major League Baseball season. The right stay can make you a fan of any U.S. city, even your rivals. Book today on the Booking.com site or on the Booking.com app. Locked On Red Sox Postcast also brought to you by Game Time. Game Time is an authorized ticket marketplace for Major League Baseball, which makes getting tickets faster and easier. Prices on the Game Time app actually go down the closer it gets to first pitch, with killer last-minute deals, all-in prices, views from your seat, and their lowest price guarantee. Game Time does take the guesswork out of buying MLB tickets. The Game Time app, what does it feature? Well, it features last-minute tickets, flash deals, and zone deals. Easy to find and buy Major League Baseball tickets, and for every kind of event in your area. Views from all seats in the venue. Lowest price guarantee, event cancellation protection, job loss protection, and more. What are flash deals? Well, flash deals allow you to save even more with exclusive in-app deals on select seats ahead of the game or the event. Game Time app features the lowest price guarantee, or Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. Take the guesswork out of buying Major League Baseball tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code LOCKEDONMLB for $20 off your first purchase. Terms to apply. Again, create an account, redeem code LOCKEDONMLB for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. So we say goodbye. We're not saying goodbye here on the Locked On Red Sox postcast. Of course, part of Locked On Boston, Locked On Sports Boston, your team every day. The Sox are saying goodbye. We're all saying goodbye this year to the Oakland A's. Sox take 2 out of 3 in their final series against the Oakland A's. We say goodbye to the Oakland A's. The next time the Red Sox see the A's, well, it's going to be in 2025. A's aren't making the postseason this year. I'm going to go out on that limb. But next year, they're going to be affectionately known as the Sacramento A's. So the A's franchise from Philadelphia to Kansas City to Oakland to Sacramento, and at some point down the road, who knows when, to Las Vegas. So we do say goodbye to the Oakland A's. Red Sox, barring some sort of miracle that nobody knows about right now, they'll never play the Oakland A's again. Let's move on. I'm not getting teary-eyed. I promise you that. Numbers of the night. Let's get into them. Got a couple of good ones here. Numbers of the night. Tanner Houck, 6 scoreless. Picks up the win, 8th on the year, right? Tanner Houck with his 5th scoreless outing of the season and 2nd against the Oakland A's. Next time he faces the A's, it'll be in Boston, when they'll be known as the Sacramento A's, or in Sacramento, California. AAA ballpark. Have fun pitching there. 21 wins now. 21-9 record for the Red Sox in the final game of a series. I think I pretty much bring that one up after the final game of every series now. But 21-9. Rubber game in the 3-game set. Win the series. Check mark for the Red Sox for Thursday night against the Oakland A's. 10th shutout of the season. 4th, by the way, involving Tanner Houck. Only one team more shutout wins this season than the Red Sox. Red Sox now have 10. The Atlanta Braves, Chris Sale, the Braves have 11 on the season. And 13. Three home runs Thursday night, 7-0 victory. 13 home runs now for the Red Sox over their last 6 games. So now the Royals come to town. If you don't know much about the Royals, that's what I'm here for. The Royals right now, right in the mix for a wild card spot. We'll see what happens here. Just going to go here real quick. Yankees lose, Orioles lose. Let's go with the number 5.5. 5.5. Looking at the standings right now. The Red Sox aren't 5.5 behind the Yankees for a wild card spot. They're 5.5 games behind the Baltimore Orioles, who have been swept by the Chicago Cubs. Cubs winning the finale Thursday night. So right now, the Yankees in second place, 2 games behind the Orioles. The Red Sox are 5.5 back. What, 14 just a few weeks ago? And the Red Sox are 2 games behind the Yankees in the loss column. Yes, we're scoreboard watching. Yes, we're looking at the standings. But yes, the Royals are a team that's right there looking for a wild card spot as well. Have they gotten back on the right track? I'm not sure. Off day Thursday for the Royals, and they've got 3 solid pitchers going. They've got their 3 guys, their 3 top guys pretty much. Michael Wacha's in that conversation as well for the rotation for the Kansas City Royals, but he's not pitching over the weekend at Fenway. We'll get into their pitchers here in just a moment. But the Red Sox were the Royals, pardon me. The Royals were 15 games over 500 back on May 25th. 34-19 record. 17-24 since. Doubleheader sweep against the Cardinals on Wednesday. So they lost 3 in a row. Now they've won 3 straight. And in those 3 games, they've scored a total of 24 runs. So averaging 8 a game. The math is simple right there. You know the name Bobby Witt Jr. Vinny Pasquantino is a guy who's a thumper in that lineup. Garcia, Isbell can go get it in the outfield. And then you have Salvador Perez behind the plate as well. So this is a team that you don't sleep on. You wrap up on Sunday and you've taken 2 of 3 from the Royals, we'll tip our cap even more to the Red Sox as well. But Cole Reagans is going to go in the opener. Reagans 5-6 record overall, 3.28 ERA, 19 starts on the season. And he's a strikeout pitcher. And the Red Sox have struck out a lot of late. 13 more times on Thursday night. Reagans, 109 2/3 innings pitched, 134 strikeouts. Royals are just 8-11 in his starts so far this year, 1-5 in his previous 6 outings. So it's Reagans on Friday in Game 1. TBA, Cooper Criswell possibly, or a bullpen game in Game 1 for the Red Sox. Not sure if Alex Cora shared that with the media after the game. Saturday, Cutter Crawford, Seth Lugo. Lugo, all-star, having a career year. And then Sunday, Brian Bayo against Brady Singer. And in that matchup, I just had this thought. One of a couple today. I'm on a roll. But I just had this thought. Bayo and Singer, they can both go out there and give you 7 innings of one-run baseball. They can both be done in the 3rd inning. Not just looking at the numbers, but looking at the physique, both right-handers, both with repertoires, both, again, can give you great outings or they can give you clunkers. We'll see what happens with probably what's going to be a lot of free swinging, I would imagine, on Sunday in the series finale final game before the All-Star break. Again, TBD, to be determined, bullpen day, perhaps Cooper Criswell going up. If he comes up, somebody's got to go down. Reagan's, one more note on him. 2 earned runs or less 14 times this year in his 19 starts. Devers 0 for 3 career against Cole Riggins. Tyler O'Neill 0 for 3 career against Cole Riggins. Connor Wong 1 for 2, double and a run batted in his career. Not a lot of at-bats for the Red Sox hitters against the right-hander Cole Riggins, who will go in the opener on Friday. And we will be on within minutes of the last out of Friday's series opener against the Kansas City Royals from Fenway Park. And, hey, a lot of fun here. A lot of fun. We continue to get great numbers with our podcast. We want to continue to build our numbers with the Locked On Sports Boston YouTube channel as well. Again, we'll continue to remind you, we go on within minutes of the last out of each and every Red Sox game all season long. We do tip our cap to you, and we do thank you for making Locked On Red Sox your first listen every day. We are free and available wherever you get your podcasts and also on the Locked On Sports Boston YouTube channel as well, part of Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day. One more series, 3 more games to go before the All-Star break. All gas, no breaks for the Red Sox, the first of 3 against the Royals, and that series underway Friday night at Fenway Park. Again, we'll go live within minutes of the last out after Friday's ball game with our latest edition of the Locked On Red Sox postcast. Locked On Sports Boston, the number one place to hang out immediately after every game. Locked On Sports, your team, your teams every day.